Hello, good evening. I'm Sridevi Patnala. Just wanted to show you the demo of the Excel. So, a random data I have taken like name, department, salary, experience, where name have different Sarah, John, David, etc. Some names and department IT, HR, and finance and salary, different salary ranges you have and the experience you have. For example, if you wanted to do a sum or average, all these, if you wanted to do, how do you do it? For any Excel formula, mathematical formula, you need to use a equal to symbol. Sum of the salaries. Usually what we will do, sum of the salaries. So sum of this from this, which row we have? Uh, 6 and column is F. So F6. From there, you just need to drag. You need the sum of the salary column. So just end that and hit enter key. You will get the sum of the salary. Similarly, if you wanted to do the average, so you have any default functions like average also equal to average, whatever, when I'm typing, uh, you're getting those, right? So just tab it and say average of these values. So what is the average salary of this? You will get the average salary of is 70,000. Similarly, what is a maximum salary? So you have a function called max. So you can use again same. Repeat the same thing. Just select that from the column to this. So what is a maximum salary? Because this data is very less, you can easily identify. When you have loads of data, this sample can be identified. For example, if you have 1,000 rows, from 1,000 rows, in order to see each row, it is very difficult. So you can identify like this. Similarly, how you have performed max, similarly, min also can be done. So with the same, what is a minimum? So from this data, you could see 50,000 is your minimum. So count if you wanted to count the number of values. For example, IT departments are two. For example, if you have like that in 1,000 rows from some 200 are IT from department and recruitment, different teams you will have, right? If you want to understand the count of the numbers, then just you have to include count if, then open the bracket, and you can see here range and criteria. What is the syntax? Range and criteria. What is a range? From the department, I want to identify how many departments are there. From that column, which department I want count if it is something IT, for example, I need to put it as it is in a text column. You need to put it as in double quotes and just hit the enter key. So how many are there in the count? IT1 and IT2. Similarly, if you find HR, you will have HR2. If you use the finance, you will have one. So this is one way of doing it. Now, the same thing can be reproduced with your other class called pivotal table. What is a pivotal table? I'll just for the same data, I'm taking a sample data and just copying that. And you have an option called pivotal table. So let me show where is a pivotal table. So you have under insert, pivotal table is there. Just click on pivotal table and it is asking the pivotal table. So I'm asking whether you wanted to the pivotal table in the existing sheet. So whatever the columns I have selected, I have selected before that. So the selected area is showing the range. And I want this pivotal table. Same thing I wanted to do it in via using pivotal table. So I wanted this data in the new worksheet. So this is a worksheet, I get it. Now, after this, what I do is you have fields like filters, columns, rows, and values. And the data, whatever you have in your demo sheet, the same columns are represented here. Name, department, salary, and experience. So you want the names to be represented here. Okay. And you want the departments in column wise. sorry, I selected salary. You need to select the department. So departments also you got HR, IT, and grand total. So now I want the sum of the salaries and average of the salaries. So I will put under this as sum of the salaries. So automatically sum of the salaries. Is it matching with the number how you did in the demo? And here, yes. So the data is matching. Now, next one is average you wanted to do. So what you have to do again, salary average only you want. So what you have to do is select this and there is a click on that down arrow. You will have whatever the functions we used in the cells under with equal to, some of the functions are also available. Make, min, max, so all those. So average, if you select the average for each salary came. So if you see, if you take average salary is 70,000, I should have put this. This is your 70,000 is the average salary. Okay. Then now, if you want the max value, min value or something, in the similar way, you can use the salary field and put here as value field settings and ask max value or max value of salaries. You can do the max value of salary 2, salary 1 because I selected this way. That's the reason it came. So the salary is taking as first column and salary 2 become the salary. So what is the maximum salary you got? Similarly, what is the minimum salary you got? And all those you can use it. And minimum salary also you can put here by changing your value to the minimum salary. So automatically it changed to the minimum salary from 90,000 to the 50,000. So little you find difficult because the, what do you say? Because the uh, little clumsy you have seen. That's the reason you are able to see. Otherwise, if it is a clean data and how you want to arrange, you can arrange in the same way. Okay, this is a small pivotal table example. If you wanted to do for a larger data, pivotal table adds value very easily and you can do this instead of selecting the columns and range all those. No need to do it. It automatically, the pivotal table helps you to where you want the columns like this, or you want the names like this, or you want to put the names here, or you want to put the department here, or you want to put the department here and salaries here, something like that. Whichever you want, whichever way you want, you can arrange the in a organized way. Generally, this is a way you have to put it. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, grand total is coming, and this is an a. If you have anybody with the David same name or something like that, how do you differentiate? All those will come into the picture when it is complicated. So for now, this is the simplest and easiest way. How did we do? And a sum average with a normal formulas in the Excel and countify, etc. Similarly, you have a pivotal table only. So when you click this button, you have value field settings. So you can do all these value fields, whatever you have. Like in your statistics, you have in your data analytics, you use the variance, you use the standard deviation. All these you can do it. Product is nothing but multiplication, count numbers, how many numbers are there, average, all those you can use. So these all can be done with your pivotal table. I hope you liked this statement, small demo. Thank you.